What demon lives in you? It's a question most people laugh off, because we don't want to believe that something darker exists inside us. We hide behind our good habits, our smiles, our polite words. But late at night, when nobody's watching, you felt it, haven't you? That shadow that whispers in your head, that sudden anger you can't explain. That voice that tells you to hold on when you should let go, or to destroy what you swore you'd protect. Every person carries light and darkness. We celebrate the light, but we pretend the darkness isn't there. Yet it always finds a way to show itself. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. That darkness inside you is not random. It's not just mood swings or bad days. It's shaped by the stars. It's written in the sign you were born under. Astrology doesn't just explain your strengths, your love style, your personality quirks. It also exposes the monster that hides behind them. Every zodiac sign has a demon. The side you don't put in front of people, the side your friends whisper about, the side you wish didn't exist. But it does. In this video, we will explore 4 of the zodiac signs along with the hidden demons that live inside them. Demon lives inside Virgo, the perfectionist, the problem solver, the one everyone runs to when things fall apart. On the surface, you look calm, collected, the one holding everything together. But beneath that quiet smile, something darker stirs. Virgo's demon doesn't roar like Aries or burn like Leo. It whispers, and those whispers are far more dangerous. The demon inside Virgo is control, not the healthy kind of control that builds order, but the obsessive grip that strangles everything around it. You don't just want perfection, you demand it. Every detail must be flawless. Every plan must be airtight. Every person in your life must act exactly the way you expect. And when the world doesn't follow your script, that's when your demon awakens. It starts small, a raised eyebrow, silent judgment, that quiet sigh that says, I knew they'd fail me. But it doesn't stop there. Inside your mind, a storm is already brewing. You begin to rewrite, to overthink, to calculate, to correct. You tell yourself you're helping, but the truth is your demon has already taken the wheel. Virgo's demon feeds on flaws. It sees imperfection as a threat, chaos as an enemy, mistakes as weapons pointed directly at you. And so you try to fix. You fix until you break. You fix until nothing feels real anymore. The demon inside you doesn't rest until everything is under your control, even if that means destroying the very thing you wanted to save. And here's the scariest part. Your demon wears the mask of responsibility. People look at you and see someone reliable, disciplined, almost saintly. They don't realize the toll it takes. Behind your neat desk, behind your tidy words, behind your forced smile, your demon is whispering, if you don't control everything, you'll lose everything. But control has a cost. It drives people away. It suffocates love. It makes friends feel judged, partners feel small. Families feel like they can never live up to your standards. Your demon convinces you that you're protecting them, when in reality, you're pushing them into chains they never asked for. And when Virgo finally breaks, when you can't hold the mask anymore, your demon doesn't scream. It punishes you in silence. You replay every mistake, every word, every glance. You punish yourself harder than you punish anyone else. That's why Virgo's demon is so terrifying. It doesn't just control others, it controls you. So if you're a Virgo, ask yourself this. Are you chasing perfection, or are you letting the demon of control chase you? Because the more you demand flawlessness, the more you lose the very things you're trying to protect. The demon lives inside you, and until you face it, you'll never know whether you're the master or the puppet. Demon lives inside Libra, the sign of balance, the peacemaker, the one who smooths over conflicts and wears charm like a second skin. To the world, you are harmony itself, graceful, diplomatic, endlessly fair. People lean on you for comfort, for beauty, for calm. But what most don't realize is that beneath that perfect balance, a demon lurks. And this demon is far more dangerous than anyone expects. The demon inside Libra is vanity wrapped in illusion. It's not the simple vanity of staring in a mirror too long. It's the hunger for approval, the addiction to being liked, the desperate need for validation at any cost. Your demon doesn't scream or rage. It smiles, it charms, it seduces. It convinces everyone around you that you're flawless, while feeding on their admiration like oxygen. At first, it seems harmless. You play the diplomat, you keep everyone happy, you make yourself the favorite in every room. But your demon never rests. It whispers, if they don't love you, you're nothing. It pushes you to maintain the mask even when your soul is exhausted. And slowly, you start losing yourself in the performance. Libra's demon is terrifying because it hides in beauty. It uses charm like a weapon, balance like a disguise. You say yes when you mean no. You nod when you disagree. You keep the peace even when it tears you apart inside. And the more you silence yourself, the louder your demon grows. This demon thrives on indecision. You weigh every choice, terrified of making the wrong one. Not because of the outcome, but because of what people will think. Your demon whispers that perfection lies in being loved by everyone, but the truth is, that very need to be adored is what destroys you. In relationships, your demon takes control in subtle ways. You give too much. You bend too far. You sacrifice your voice just to keep harmony. And one day, you look in the mirror and realize you don't even know who you are without someone else's reflection staring back. And when Libra finally snaps, when the mask cracks, your demon punishes you with guilt. You replay every choice you didn't make, every word you didn't say, every moment you weren't honest. Your demon convinces you that you're weak for wanting peace, when in reality, it was feeding off your silence all along. The scariest part? Libra's demon is seductive not just to you, but to others. People fall in love with the mask. They believe the illusion. And when the truth finally surfaces, it shatters everything. Friendships, romances, even your own self-worth. Libra, your demon isn't anger. It isn't violence. It's something far more subtle, far more suffocating. It's the prison of always being perfect in someone else's eyes. And until you break free, you'll always be a prisoner of your own reflection. So ask yourself this: do you really love balance? Or is it your demon's way of keeping you trapped? Because when the applause fades and the mirror cracks, the only thing left staring back is the darkness you tried to hide. Demon lives inside Scorpios. The sign people fear before they even understand. They call you mysterious, intimidating, magnetic. You walk into a room and the air changes. Your presence alone feels like both a warning and a promise. But the truth is, what people sense in you is not just strength. It's not just intensity. It's the shadow of something darker. Scorpio doesn't just carry a demon. Scorpio is its demon. The demon inside Scorpio is destruction through power. Not the wild anger of Aries, not the control of Virgo, not the vanity of Leo. Scorpio's demon is far more haunting. It's the cold, patient, merciless whisper that says, if they cross you, end them. Your demon thrives on secrets. It waits in silence, recording every betrayal, every lie, every wound. You don't lash out immediately. You don't scream or cry. You watch, you study, you smile. And while everyone else believes you've moved on, your demon is sharpening its claws in the dark. Scorpio's demon is vengeance, but it's vengeance with precision. It doesn't destroy randomly, it destroys perfectly. One blow, one move, and your enemy doesn't just fall, and they never recover. That's why people fear you, because they don't fear what you might do today. They fear what you're planning tomorrow. But vengeance is only half the story. The demon inside Scorpio is also possession. When you love, you don't just love. You consume. You bind people to you with chains of passion so heavy they can't breathe without you. And when they try to escape, your demon whispers, if I can't have them, no one will. That's the darkness of Scorpio. Your demon doesn't let go. Of anger, of betrayal, of heartbreak, of love. You hold it all. Bury it deep until it poisons you from the inside. People call you fearless, but they don't see the demon that feeds on your scars. It grows stronger with every wound, every secret, every hidden tear. And the most terrifying part, your demon doesn't just punish others. It punishes you. You replay betrayals in your mind like old movies. You stab yourself with the same memory again and again. You become addicted to pain, obsessed with intensity, unable to live in peace. Because peace feels empty to you. The demon convinces you that only chaos, only passion, only extremes make life worth living. Your demon is immortal. It doesn't age. It doesn't weaken. Even when you try to change, even when you try to forgive, it waits, silent, patient, watching. And the moment someone underestimates you, the moment someone calls you soft, the demon rises, and the world remembers why Scorpio should never be crossed. This is why people whisper about you. This is why your eyes scare them before you even speak. They don't just see you. They see the shadow behind you. They feel the demon breathing through your silence, promising either ecstasy or ruin. So ask yourself, Scorpio, are you controlling the demon or is it controlling you? Because the day you let it take over completely, nothing and no one will survive the storm you bring. demon lives inside Sagittarius, the wanderer, the philosopher, the one chasing horizons that never end. People see you as fearless, curious, optimistic, the adventurer who lights up every room. But what they don't realize is that behind that laughter, behind that wild freedom, lives a demon that's far more dangerous than your smile suggests. The demon inside Sagittarius is destructive restlessness. It doesn't let you stay still, doesn't let you settle, doesn't let you breathe without chaos. Your demon whispers, run, escape, leave before they hold you down. And so you move. You chase, you burn through places, people, and promises as if they were just pit stops on your road to nowhere. At first, it looks exciting. You're spontaneous, adventurous, larger than life. Everyone wants to follow you, but they don't see what happens when the thrill fades. That's when your demon takes over. It convinces you that nothing and no one is ever enough. That no love, no job, no dream can keep you satisfied, and so you destroy everything stable in search of a high that never lasts. Sagittarius's demon thrives on extremes. One moment, you're on fire with passion. The next, you're gone, vanished, leaving nothing but ashes where laughter used to be. You call it freedom. But your demon knows the truth. It's fear. Fear of being trapped. Fear of commitment. Fear of facing the silence that comes when the chase ends. And in relationships, your demon is merciless. You love wildly, intensely, without rules. But when someone tries to hold you, you recoil. You turn that same passion into a weapon, cutting ties without looking back. To you, it feels like survival. To them, it feels like betrayal. And yet your demon never apologizes. It tells you, better to break hearts than to chain your own. The most terrifying part of Sagittarius's demon is its recklessness. It pushes you toward risks that others wouldn't dare touch. You gamble with your future, your health, your love, chasing thrills as if danger itself is your companion. And sometimes you don't even care if the risk destroys you, because in your darkest moments, destruction feels more alive than safety ever could. But the demon inside you doesn't just ruin others, it ruins you. It makes you restless even when you have everything you once dreamed of. It makes you sabotage happiness just to feel the rush of rebuilding. It convinces you that running is strength when really, it's just escape. And when the silence finally catches you, when you've burned through every thrill, every passion, every escape, your demon punishes you with emptiness, a hollow void that no adventure can fill. You laugh louder, travel farther, chase harder, but deep inside you know the truth. You're not running toward freedom. You're running from yourself. This is why Sagittarius scares people without even trying. Because they know you're unpredictable. They know you can vanish without warning. They know your fire can warm them one day and burn them alive the next. So ask yourself, Sagittarius, is your freedom really yours? Or is it your demon's leash dragging you from one destruction to the next? Because if you don't face it soon, your demon will turn every adventure into ashes, and you'll be left wandering forever, searching for something you'll never find.